Alright, what's up, chat? How y'all doing? What's up, Razzie? This is day 4, I think, of Forest Temple. Um, I got, what was it? I think it was 30, maybe even 20 to 82, I think. And I had like 60 to 100 like 3 times, I think. So yeah, we're just gonna go for it. Also, my chat is working now, so I don't know what happened yesterday, but my chat was not working for some reason. I already fumbling.
Boy. Hey, hey.
Damn. What's up, Blue Fox plays games? I'm still slightly sick, by the way. Talking is like super weird for me. It's like it feels like talking in a foreign language that you like recently just learned, you know?
Hey,
Okay,
hey.
well you guys probably don't understand what that means, but like that's like the best way to describe like how I'm feeling. At least talking wise. Like everything else just feels like perfectly normal. I feel perfectly normal. It's just talking is like super weird. I bet I can beat Forest Temple. Dude, you can't even beat Stereo Madness.
Boy. Boy.
Dude, I'm fumbling so bad. It's also super cold. I'm like freezing. I thought about just straight up just going for like a decorating stream. Because I have not worked on coppercore in a hot minute. But I've been busy with like
Boy.
coppercore has just been put on the back burner pretty much.
Hey, hey.
Damn, bro. Trying to beat Clutterfunk as my next main level bean. Clutterfunk's a good one. I think that's probably like the big jump. I would say like the next biggest jump from Clutterfunk is either what's it called again? Electrodynamics. I think electrodynamics is really hard, and I don't think it should deserve the
Boy.
demon rating, but it should not be as hard as it was.
Hey, hey.
Bro, dude, my hands are like solid ice. ATP. Sorry for using ATP. Yo, bro, I beat deadlocked yesterday. My big cousin called me trash. I'm sad. Bro, I think once you beat like all of the main or not demons, the main levels is when you can like consider yourself decent at the game. I think that's sort of where you get out of like the trash zone and like actually decent at the game. But when I would consider you good is if you beat a hard demon. That's when I would say you're like actually good at the game.
Boy.
I've always considered like anyone who beat a hard demon to be good. Bro, I'm doing every main level in a row and the demons next. I'm pretty sure that's what Jinxie did, and I think that's like the best way to go at it. Obviously, if you go straight for like club step, you'll be like significantly better at the game. Uh, but it would take you so much longer. What song is this? I actually don't know. Haunted Woods X Eminem Toby. I'll just put it back to the Haunted Woods because I'm not a huge fan of the remix. Damn, bro. Not the default song. Uh, like the mashup was Toby by like Eminem and others. I guess I can't remember who else helped with it. Damn, bro. That's actually such a tough way to die. Bro, like you're supposed to buffer. I think like the new physics just messes with it. Cause I'm pretty sure you're supposed to buffer that. Damn, bro. Derpa. I can't a man just like both? And I completely forgot. I got 73 today as well. Also on Clutterfunk. That's actually really good. If you can get like 50%, if you can get a level in 2 runs, maybe even 3 runs, you can beat it. Like 100% you can beat it. That's the rule I usually go by. If I can get it in 3 runs, then go for it. Well, I usually just go for a level regardless, but I usually try to stick to the 3 runs rule. Bro. Of course, I made an exception when going for artificial ascent. I just wanted that jump. I wanted to be able to say I jumped from 9 circles to artificial ascent. And I thought that would have been the funniest shit in the world. And I went for it. I went for it for like maybe like 2 months, I think, until I was like, yeah, this is not gonna happen. Dude, this click is so bad. I'm gonna do a start position from 67 to 100. Hopefully then I got a pretty good chance of beating that Clone Funk. I think it's free from like, what percentage was it? Like 80, I think? It's like just auto. When you like fall down the staircase. Bro. I don't know what happened. I can't tell if it was because I got sick, but something about the ship like just throws me off now. Hello Slink. Hello Pluffy R. Bro. 77 10%. Wait. 77 10% more than the start position so far. Alright, that's pretty good. Bro, I always fumble there somehow. I'm not a huge fan of that because you have to like predict where you're gonna go. I mean, it's good, like, for a hard demon, but ultra violence. I'm not gonna lie, I did not like playing ultra violence. If I could have gone for a different medium demon, I probably wouldn't. I'm not gonna lie, because that was probably like the one I got most consistent, but if I could have started a different one, I would have gone for like the speed of light 2. Bro. I've been working on a sequel to Angel Crest Highway for the past 17 minutes. I think you said something like that in the Discord. I would love to see that. Damn, bro. Okay, 81 from the start position. That's pretty good. Also, like, I've been working on this level. It's just the layout so far, but I think it's kind of fire, low-key. Well, let me play from, yeah, right here. Yeah. I think this is gonna be fire. Alright, most of it's not finished yet, but I think this is gonna be sick. I love this part. I love most of this. I kinda like this duel. And I like this part here, but I'm gonna have to rework all of this. I'm not a huge fan of the gameplay here. And then like towards the beginning, it's like hella memory. This part's not too bad. And then you get here and it's all just memory. Although it's not too bad of memory. It does get a little much, especially here. So I might rework the beginning as well, but we'll see. Also, this is something I have been working on for a little while. Don't worry about this. This is just so like all the groups, it goes up to like 200 because you have to use 200. I'm gonna delete it once it's done, but I think I've been cooking. Um, what do y'all think though? I'm not so sure about the tiers. The tiers can probably go, but I don't know. I feel like it adds a little personality, just at least a little bit. And then these invisible things, I do like these as well. But what do y'all think? A too much glow, like, yeah, that's my attempt in the contest. I do hope I win. Also, don't worry about Furt. And then coppercore. I haven't worked much since the preview, I guess. The first preview. I've worked on this. I think I've showed this off a bit. This is probably like the newest part. And then the glow, I forgot about that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep that, but I think what I'm gonna do is just work on a couple other levels, get better at decorating, then come back to this. And then also structuring. I have to work on structuring so bad because most of this is not too bad, but it's just not my style. Or not something I'm proud of, I guess. Name my level is Cycle CC. My part is by. Oh, okay, okay. The. Oh yeah, Cycles X, my part. It is very cream. I'll do a no clip run because I'm actually super bad at this part. Alright, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see who wins, low key. I do think you have like potential for like possibly fifth place. Like I don't want to sound mean, but I do think this could like be up there. Although I'm not sure if the color is gonna work in your favor. I'm gonna be 100% honest, because Cycles is purple, and is it cool or not? I think it's cool, but in the context of Cycles X, I think the green might have thrown it off at least a little, because the next part of Cycles X, Vortrox did show it off in his video, and it is also purple, so it's gonna be hard to transition into it and out of it, but I think it does have potential. We'll have to see if Vortrox, like, if he likes it. Here it is. We can do some start position runs. I forgot about no clip. From, I guess we can do like here, because this is the part I've been struggling on the most. Bro. Bro. Yeah, I just did 67 to 100 on Clutterfunk. Nice. That means you have in 2 run, right? Bro, I shot up so fast. Wait, how many frames did I even have? I don't know. I'm not gonna count all that. Bro, are you going to visit the Forest Temple today? I'm here already. Bro. I'm gonna do it again so my brain knows what to do. Okay. I feel like the first, like, the main levels you could sight read. But like once you get into like community levels, like mediums to hard demons, is where you have to actually like remember everything you have to do. Especially in mediums, because like in medium demons you like can and can't sight read, and that's why I think like so many people hate it. Is because it's like hard to like sight read and hard to learn. Well, not really hard to learn, but like you have to do a bit of learning, which they aren't really that used to, I suppose. Bro. But demon, what is your hardest thing? What? If you're asking me what's my like hardest demon, it's deadlocked V2. I beat 9 circles in deadlocked V2, and apparently people are saying deadlocked V2 is easier than 9 circles, but I think it's the opposite way around. But I feel like this would be my hardest because there's like choke points where in like deadlocked V2 there was only 1 choke point, where here it's like 2, like maybe 2 or 3 choke points. So I would consider this to be my hardest if I do beat it. But I feel like this might be like my final hardest. Well, not my final hardest, but it would be my final hardest for a short while. Because I kind of have to focus on decorating. And I keep going for like new levels. Hi, sorry for not showing up, you're good. Bro, I'm actually so washed. Yeah, I did it again in one attempt. Nice. Yeah, I'm so bad at this. Bro, if you finish this level, what will your reaction be? Um, I don't know. My reaction mostly has just been like heavy breathing and just like quitting the game. I think I just like I just quit the game when I beat Decode. Even though Decode wasn't even my hardest and not even close. I was just so upset that it took me so long. And I had multiple like deaths at like a choke point like towards the end. I think it was like 97 and 98. So I was just so damn, bro, what a bad time to have a lag spike. This is why 50 grand is generational. I don't know who that is. I'm not a huge like music nerd, I'm not gonna lie. But I do like enjoy some music. I finished my first easy demon, my reaction was that I laughed. Bro, sorry for not showing up. You're good, dude. The artist that made the song from Angel's Crest Highway. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I was like, I remember the comment or the description. I can't remember if it was a comment or a description. But you said it was generational. I was like, oh, I don't know who that is. How generational can it be if I don't know who it is? Well, back in my day, back in my day, shit. I think I've reached Unk status now. But yeah, back in my day, it was, your favorite Martian was generational. And he still is, dude. I'm gonna be so for real. Like, most of his songs are still, like, iconic as shit. Bro. Dude, I'm actually so bad. I already think the Forest Temple level is. I mean, it's definitely worthy of the hard demon. I see people hating on hard demons so much. But it's like, they are definitely not medium demons, and I wouldn't consider them insane demons. They're like in between medium and insane, which is what a hard demon is. And they're always saying like, oh, that level's free, but it's not a medium demon. It's definitely not an insane demon. Like, how free can a level get until it's considered a medium demon, and then it's just too hard to be a medium demon? But that's just me, that's just me going insane. Low genuinely. I hate extreme demons. I mean, there's some good ones. I think extreme demons is that point where it's like, if you're just casually beating extreme demons, like, that's the point where you're like classified as like good. Well, not good, but like really good at the game. But like, I feel like when you get into like the extreme demons like territory, you're sort of like what's it called, the God, what is it called? When you're like naturally like good at something? I can't think of the word, dude. I'm actually so bad. I need to get. I'm hoping for a dictionary for Christmas. Cause gifted? I don't think it's gifted though. It's like maybe talent. That's what it is. When you're talented at it, or like naturally talented. That's sort of where you figure out that you're like naturally talented. Cause like someone like Zoink. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like just because he's just naturally talented. Most of it comes from like actual hard work. But I feel like that's sort of like the turning point where it's like, oh yeah, I'm good at this game. Like I'm naturally good at this game. And then he put in the hard work to actually get like where he is now. Bro, I'm so bad. 2.21 might come out tomorrow. Wait, how do you know that? Does bro work for Robert Tapala? Do you think Rontop works by himself still? Because I kind of assumed like, at least as a kid, I just assumed that he like hired like a team to work on the game for him. Surely you will be able to finish your Extreme Demon. What do you mean Extreme Demon, dog? This is. I'm probably like misinterpreting that, so I'm just gonna shut up. I do that quite often. It's over. I got consistent on all ships. Like check it right now. Wait, check what? What if I like click on the map and it just says 2.21 coming out tomorrow? Eat ass. 20 to 100 today. Bro, I'm hoping for 25 to 100. Bro, I'm going out. Okay, everyone. What? You good? Damn. I have to get consistent this part. I feel like I got somewhat consistent at like at one point, but then I like sort of lost it. Damn, dude. Damn it, dude. I hate these hitboxes low-key. They just don't feel right. They feel like bigger. Some feel bigger, some feel smaller. And some are just outright bullshit. Bro. Alright. What is that? 50... No, that's like 65 to 100, right? 85 on Clutterfunk. I mixed the second yellow orb into the coin wrap by accident. That's actually crazy. 58 to 100. Okay. I mean, I would say I'm pretty consistent at this part. Bro, on top, check his channel. Did he post something? Wait, let me actually check it real quick. Give me a second, chat. No, that's not it. Oh, the random gauntlet? Wait. It premieres at 1 p.m. 23? Oh yeah, that is tomorrow. I don't know if that's gonna be like 1.21 though that comes out with the random gauntlet. It might actually be. I actually don't know. I don't know if he does this stuff along with like the gauntlets. Alright, let's go ahead and do runs from 0 now. Dude, I hate that. Gauntlets have to come with somewhat update. I guess so. Wallahi is on God, I think. What does that mean? Bro. Or Raptop will just make 2.208 out of nowhere and delay 2.21. That could be the case. We never know. I suck at Forest Temple. Yeah, some of us are. Alright, I'm gonna go again and hopefully beat Glurfunk. Alright, good luck, Willow Bro. Bro. Oh no, there's just a few parts in Forest Temple I just suck at. Which I should just keep like grinding on it. Cause I'll eventually just get better at the game like in the entirety. Like I hate that. I just picked up the end. What is the end? Is your PC not bugging? If it isn't great. I mean, my PC low-key buns. But, I mean, it passes by. It's able to stream Geometry Dash and, you know, make it function properly. But, like, Discord calls, like, messes up so badly. Which is why I'm gonna have to, like, go on, like, a schedule with, like, calls with Pero here. I'm gonna talk to him off stream. And I'm gonna, like, discuss, like, some, like, rules on, like, streaming, I guess. Not really rules, but, like, what, like, I would be streaming with him from now on. Because I really can't play levels. Or at least trying to beat levels while on a call with him, which really does suck. But I talked to my mom. We're gonna try to figure something out to where I can stream and be on Discord calls at the same time, like upgrading my PC in a way. But I think the best like course of action to actually get like my PC decent is to just go and just remove all of dust. But I need the stuff for that though. So I'm gonna go and try and buy the stuff I need. Bro. And then shit, I gotta go somewhere. Buy Slink. There. Yeah, buy Slink. Alright, buy Astro Block. At least I got a demon key from getting 85 on Clutterfunk. Man, I haven't used any demon keys. I think I got like 25 demon keys. I can low-key. Oh, I got 36. I can use them all. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright. Wow. Wow. I use icon hack. None of those are gonna be useful to me. Alright, here's something good. Okay, that was trash. Okay, okay, we're cooking. Is that a piece of turd? What is that? Alright. Come on, Jaeger black guys. Jaeger black guys. Alright. Okay, I'm over that. I might do that on like a either a different stream or like just off stream entirely. Oh wait, no, isn't there like bigger keys or something like that? Ooh, yeah, I should do some of the 10 ones. Wow. Wow, dude. Alright. None of those were Jaeger black eyes. Alright, I think it's time to just rage quit low genuinely. 41 to 100, I think I got consistent at that ship again. Which one are you talking about? There's like, I think like 3 ship parts. I think the hardest one is the low key, the second one, where you like go up and down from the bullshit. Cause to me that's where like the ship feels like extra flowy. Second one? Oh yeah, you're right. I'm being ignored. Oh, you're right. My bad. My bad. I'm such a horrendous streamer. Whoops. GenXP. Ooh, these are fire icons. I do like the ball icon and the ship. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm not a huge fan of the robot. It kind of just doesn't match it all too well, but I think it's fine. I think it's pretty alright. It definitely works. To like some degree. Yeah, I couldn't find a good robot. Yeah, there's not that much like good ones. Dude, that's so dumb. I hate that so much. But I think the robot you did pick was... It fits. I'm not sure if there's like a better one. But it definitely fits to like some degree. Yeah. I'm so bad at that part for some reason. Oh, why did I lag so bad? No English, I'm Spanish. What? Oh, you're allowed to be in. I just prefer like the text, like the chat messages be in English. It's not like I'm a racist, like kicking out all the foreigners. Like, whoa there. I'm not ICE, okay? Your secret's safe with me. Dude. Dude, damn it. I keep getting ads to join ICE. Yeah, that shit's just horrible. Like, even if you are like a racist, what they're doing is horrible. Like, it's obvious racism. They're profiling people and like it's just horrible. I just don't think about it too much. I mean, obviously what they're doing is horrible, but I don't, like, if you just sit there and keep listening to it, like every story, you're gonna drive yourself mad. I try to stay away from that type of stuff, but I try to just avoid it all entirely. But what they're doing is completely wrong, no matter how you put it. Bro. Just joined, what's the topic? Yeah. Like immigration? Yeah. It was I said a joke and it sort of just went over to the topic of ice. Yeah, I'm so dead. There's not much what I can do there. I just don't want to talk about it. You're right. Let's just move on and try to keep the stream a little positive. Bro. Bro. My dad offered me a job. I'm 36. Bro, yeah, you shouldn't be working at that type of age. Like, whoa there, I'm just trying to make it a 40. What are you trying to do? Sorry, that was a pretty horrible joke. I'll never speak again. It was low-key actually, like, kinda cringe, I'm not even gonna lie. You know it's bad when I'm thinking, like, the joke was cringe on my own part. Chat, be honest, am I just a cornball? Like, it's getting bad now. Bro, another person going for Forest Temple? Dude. I can tell you are by the Seod. Bro, what? You can tell that I'm using Seo by the sound. That's actually crazy, because I actually have the keycap off. To like change the noise and try to reduce the sound. But yeah, I'm using a Seo device. Yeah, there are like 100 people going for it. I don't know, I think it's like... I don't know if there's like 100 people going for it. I mean, like in the world, maybe. Is everyone going for Forest Temple? I doubt it. I mean, like Doggy's going for Grief. I don't see him on Forest Temple. Bro. I don't know. I just want to get better at the game, genuinely. Bro. Bro, come on. The TSL says shitty Oblivion is a hard demon. There's no way it's the same difficulty as this one. What is shitty Oblivion? And what is TSL? I've never heard of TSL. Well, I assume shitty Oblivion is just Oblivion, but like the layout version easier. Like all the other shitty levels. The shitty list? That's a thing? Your OC is so cool. Thank you, little bro. I had a friend draw it, and I I literally just showed them my icon and went, make this, but as a furry. And that's what they gave me. Damn it, dude. The shitty list and the shitty list plus? I honestly didn't know the shitty levels were that popular. I mean, I knew there was like one for like, I think every extreme demon, or at least every single like popular one, like semi-popular one. But I didn't know there was actually like a shitty list. Ah, dude, I just can't get past this part. Can we throw tomatoes? Holy new gen? What do you mean holy new gen? Bro, I've been playing the game for like 8 years. I haven't been fully like into the community, but I've been playing the game for 8 years. Dude, what is that? Why do they ever wait? Why do they even call it shitty? It's actually cool sometimes. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just because they just made a layout of it, and we sure, let's just call it shitty. I mean, that's obviously what they did, but shitty forest temple exists. I'm sure that's like an easy demon. Not even. Does anyone here have creator points? I doubt it. Well, I'm not saying like anyone here is like not a good creator, but like I just don't think like a creator would watch this type of stream. Holy, genuine, bully, low key, high key, new gen slash serious slash joking slash JHS slash QT slash Diddy Blood, genuinely like a what? I would, but do you have creator points? That's the thing. I do always hope like someone famous, like somewhat famous, like joins my stream and like actually enjoys it. I just always hope of that, low key. Swordfish is the only featured level of its name. What is that? What does that mean? Bro, I missed it. I just beat Crazy like 2 days ago and planning to do jump to Kata. I don't know if it's a big jump, but I got 51 to 100 and 29% on it. Should I continue? Absolutely. 51 to 100 is really good. I of course would practice the beginning a whole lot more, but I have a feeling because you got 51 to 100. You're doing the backwards method, where you're doing like 90 to 100, 80 to 100, 70 to 100, and all that. But yeah, I would say keep going. Dude, I can't do that part. Isn't this level like tier 15? I don't know what that means. If there's like a website that like ranks like some of the hardest like hard demons or like medium demons or stuff like that, I would honestly like play off that list, because like it's actually kind of cool. Your stream is very high quality. I don't know why you're so underrated. Dude, I'm gonna be so honest. 9 consecutive viewers, or what's it called again? Concurrent viewers. That's pretty. I mean, to me, I think I'm overrated. I'm gonna be so for real. But thank you for the kind words. Check the GDDL. It's like tier 14. Like, what does that mean? Like, would that mean that's like a hard demon, or is it like an easy hard demon? Damn, bro. Just put more of tags in the description. I feel like live stream and Geometry Dash is like the most tags that I need. I'm gonna be so 100% honest. Also, 11 concurrent viewers. I think that's a record for like generally playing the game and not doing like level requests or something. And I'm playing this awful. Let me step up my game real quick. Yeah, it's GG's. Alright, started globed. It would lag my game hella. I would if it wasn't for the fact that I'm trying to beat a level here. If I was just doing random levels, I absolutely would. But, let me lock in real quick. Okay. Dude, I'm so bad. I don't know why this beginning part is like kicking my ass. I feel like this is like the easiest part of the level. Maybe I'm just washed, chat. Oh, dude, I passed the hard part of the UFO and still died. It's so over. I'm bored. I want to play with you. I mean, you can keep watching the stream and interact with me then. Ah, dude, I'm so bad. It's a tier 17, so it's getting into the insane demon. Wait, hardest hard demon according to the GDDL is faster than light. Wait, let me look that up. Faster than light. Whoops. Okay, so apparently it doesn't exist. Oh wait, no, it's with an A. My bad, my bad. Oh no, that's an insane demon. Damn, bro, I'm lagging hella bad though, low-key. Let me put on low detail mode and see if that fixes it. Alright, it's not as bad now. Okay, that's actually just a skill issue. GDDL has it. It could just be like outdated and they haven't updated yet. Okay, I thought you had to go up from there. I don't know, going up looked like the harder path, so I just assumed that was the right path. I could low-key go for that. That would be like an easy insane demon, I would say. But I'm gonna stick to this right now. And probably turn on the LD tilt mode. Okay, sure. The LDM, I mean, it's pretty simple already, but it's like when the fast pulses actually like appear is when it like throws me off. Okay. As a wave carried person, y'all ship carried people are built different. I'm not ship carried. I'm definitely wave carried. Unfortunately, I don't like playing wave carried levels, but it just sort of happens because like most of the levels that are out right now that are like decently fun are like 9 circle levels. But I do like the ship out of like everything else. I'm UFO carried. Bro is AI. UFO carried people do not exist. Dude, what is that? I hate the UFO part in Cataclysm, even though some say it's the easiest thing in the whole level. I haven't played through Cataclysm, so I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it either. But Wave is very close, but I'm still UFO carried. That's crazy, dude. I feel like everyone's like least favorite game mode is UFO. Like even if you're like somewhat bad at the game or somewhat good at the game. Like it's just gonna be hated UFO just all the way through. I feel like there's no bad game modes. It's just like all game modes could have good gameplay. Spider's underrated. I would have agreed with you like 2 months ago, but it's just so hard to make good gameplay for like some game modes. Like swing copters, super hard to make good gameplay with. Spider's hard to get make good gameplay with. I would say like the easiest to make gameplay with is probably either the cube, wave. Nah, not the wave. The wave is actually the hardest. Cause I mean like good gameplay, not just like go up and down. Even that's what every gameplay or game mode does. But the wave is just so like the simplest, which makes it super hard to make it like unique and different and like actually fun. Damn it, dude. Go up and down. Yeah. Of course, like everything goes up and down. But I think like the wave is like the simplest. Like you go at a specific angle, the exact frame you click. And you go down a specific angle, the exact frame you click. So it's the simplest to make gameplay with. But it could have some of the funnest gameplay. Because I feel like, wait, let me lock in. Okay, I'm just bad. Like, for example, this part here, you literally just go up, down, up, down, up, down. It's so just boring. It's not really hard. It's just boring. But for example, like in Deadlocked V2, a level I've beaten, there's this part where, like at the very beginning, where you sort of just go up and you like spam a bit, and it's somewhat memory. Wait, let me. Ah, damn it. Where is it? Where's Deadlocked V2? Right here. Let me try to get to the part real quick. I'll actually go into practice just to make sure I get it. Bro, why am I so bad at this part now? Like right here. You go up and you just sort of spam just a bit. It's actually super fun gameplay. Even though it's super simple to make, it's just fun gameplay overall. Also, the ball is actually really fun to play too. It's all dependent on like the creators and like how good they would be. Would you choose 60 FPS with CBF or 240? Honestly, 60 FPS with CBF, which is sort of what I have right now, except I'm not using like CBF. I have the frame rate bypass, but I'm playing on a 60 Hz TV. I'm playing on Roku TV, that only gets up to 60 frames. So it's like playing with CBF, but except with clicking between frames, it's clicking like on the 360 frames. Damn it, dude. I had to blink, my bad. The ship can be very hard if you put your mind into it. Like a very worked on 4x, wait, a very worked on 4x speed ship gameplay would be pretty hard. I feel like it's super simple and easy, and you can really just do whatever you want pretty much, and just find a way through it. Like you just spam down a bunch of saws and make it as tight as you want, and you can just straight fly through it. It's super easy, and some cases can be really fun. I had a, you know, I'm not gonna work on it, mainly because I just don't care about it anymore. I had a level that was supposed to be a secret. I think it was this one. Let's get over to it. But the gameplay was actually super fun. Where is it? Where's the gameplay? I had ship gameplay. Oh yeah, that was supposed to be the name of it, but it's fine. But the ship gameplay is actually not bad. Yeah, it's not finished, so it was like, it was sort of all over the place. Yeah, not too bad. Not the hardest, but very hard. Oh yeah, it was super fun making that. And I might come back to it, but I doubt it, honestly. I prefer to make new gameplay, because I've gotten better since then. Where's Forest Temple? Why is it... Dude, I hate that it's all the way down here. But it's actually super fun gameplay, I'm not even gonna lie. And you really can just like place things, play test it, and be like, yeah, that's pretty good, and that's like around the difficulty range, and you can just call it like done there, I guess. It's super easy and can be fun. And I feel like the same could be said for the ball. Dude, I'm so bad at that part. Dude, I've gotten there and passed it one time. Like 4 times there and passed it one time. There's no way I'm actually that just bad at the game. Yeah. I'm gonna try Forest Temple. Good luck. You're gonna need some luck. I'm not a huge fan of this level. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's bad, but it is definitely not my style of gameplay. And this wave part just sucks. It's just overall boring. And the hitboxes aren't even correct. Yeah, this shit is just not fun. I'm gonna start from 26. Yeah, good luck. Dude, most of this level is just not fun. I might actually drop this level. I'm just not having a fun time playing it. The ending's fun, like after like 50%. Like it's kind of fun. Yeah, like 58 to 100 it's actually kind of fun. But I can't do the first like half, and the fact that it's at the first half is sort of just pissing me off because I get no fun gameplay from zero. The wave hitbox are so trash. I agree. And the fact that they're ever so slightly off just makes it to where you feel like you just can't complain about it because you could just be more in the middle, but like it's just like it's not really your fault that you were slightly off and still died. Bro. No, what do you mean? The wave part? Yeah, yeah. Right here, because they're just out like way more than this should be. It should be like sort of just cut right here, but there's like solid like 4 pixels out. And that goes for like both sides. Cause look at this, dude. That's ridiculous. And it's on both sides, so it cuts off way more than you expect. You still get a little bit of wiggle room, but it's still not fair. Okay. Sorry for complaining so much, low-key. Bro. 31 to 52 at the start of wave. Wait, if you never click, I think you can go in between the hitboxes. No, it's dependent on where you come in through here. You might be able to squeeze through that, but like even after that, now you're just in here and you have to get out of there. It's harder than just doing it normally. I'm so bad at that. It worked for me. You could be using like a different start position. Alright, what was that? Like, what was that? 68 to, or no, not 68, 30. Maybe like 45 to 100. 41 to 100. Not bad. Wait, that means I pretty much have this in like 2 runs, right? 41 to 100, and then 42 from 0. First temple I dream. I think that I can beat in the future if I really get to it. Not right now though. I understand that. Your hardest is deadlocked V2, right? But what difficulty is it? Because there's 3 deadlocked V2. It's well, it's a hard demon. Let me see which one it was specifically. It was this one by Nick Gambardella. I honestly love the gameplay here. Forest Temple is do you recommend? Like Forest Temple? No. Not really. The gameplay is just not fun. It's not a bad level by any means, but there are so many better ones. If you're looking to get better, I guess you could, because it's definitely more about like timings and just being better at the UFO. But you're better off playing literally anything else. Dude. Especially since like the first like 50% is just terrible. The second half's pretty fun, but you have to actually get to the second half. So playing from 0 is like a nightmare. Damn it, dude. It's not like I got the time. I did 35 to 100 on Theory of Everything too. That's actually pretty good. Dude, I'm so tired. Playing this level just makes me sleepy. The first half is so boring. I can do the second half pretty consistently, but it's just a snooze fest playing the first half. Yeah. Low key, I'm gonna start using this level to go to bed. Instead of like a big glass of warm milk, I'm gonna just have this level pulled up right beside my bed. It's just slow and boring. I'm sorry, I'm complaining a lot. Dude. I would be furious if I get to the second half and die anyways. Cause like I have that part down consistently and this part's just long and boring. Yo, my man, what's up, Y63NA? Yeah, it's so stupid. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. Like, you have to like buffer click that. There's just nothing I can do there. Sorry, I called you a good boy. I was feeling like that. Alright, sure, I guess. I can't say it was my first time being called a good boy on stream. Dude. Actually, now that I look at the level, the timings are like hell. The timings aren't bad, it's just super slow. And so it makes me super sleepy, and then I actually get to like a decent, I get a decent run. And then I just feel like taking a nap, but I can't because now I have a decent run. Like, it's just overall like really bad. I get freaky like that around furries and femboys. Alright, well, who's gonna tell bro that I'm not a femboy? Dude, it's so... You said you're a furry? Yeah, but I also said I wasn't a femboy. Not all furries are femboys. This level sucks. Holy shit, the Jake Paul versus AJ fight was crazy. Yeah, I saw he got his like lower jaw broken like 2 spots, I think, right? I'll play this level. This level is somewhat fun. Dude, I always mess that part up. AJ wasn't trying, by the way. Yeah, I have a feeling he was just like kind of throwing on purpose because of the script. And then he was like, yeah, I'm not about to do it for the money. I'm not about to throw and sell for the money. Common AJW, by the way. Oh yeah, I haven't played that, so I was sort of just sight reading from there. I'm gonna practice. Bro, this part's kind of hard. What the hell? Oh, it's not too bad. Alright, that's actually fun gameplay. This weekly kind of fun, not gonna lie. I haven't played it yet. I should probably play it low-key. I know I try to like I made a promise to myself that I would like try to beat all the weeklies to like try to get better at the game, but I low-key haven't been doing that. Why did I get lag spike there? You know, you can call that excuses all you want, but the truth is in the footage. I feel like someone said that at some point, like in a show or something. I just don't remember it. It might have been Gravity Falls, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, why am I... Bro. That was a skill issue. Ah, damn, dude. That's fine. That was a skill issue. Yeah, it was. Listen, I'm not afraid to admit when I'm bad. I'm not afraid to admit that it was a lag. Alright. Okay. That was lag. And not a skill issue. Okay. Now I'm just clip farming. I'm sorry. Dude, I don't know if it's me, but like I feel like I fly like way higher on that, like way further than every other like cube. Or like every other not cube, dude, I must be tweaking then. I don't know what's going on. Damn. Alright, so completely unrelated. When I was younger, I was extremely anti-furry, but now I remember that and I cringe so much. Nowadays I'm neutral. Yeah, I used to be like that too. I'm pretty sure like every like furry, well not every furry, but like every like majority of the furries can be like, yeah, I was anti-furry, and I was like, you know, they're kind of cool now, and then became a furry after like some time. I think what made me realize what was like, you know, made me a furry pretty much was, it was Dan from Game Grumps. It was one of his Halloween specials. No, I don't think it was the episode where he talks about him being like somewhat a furry was in a Halloween special, but it was talking about the Halloween, because like they have the unique things in the intro, because you know they go, we are the Game Grumps, you know their intro, and they changed it on Halloween where Dan was, well, a furry. He was a werewolf, and he talks about it. He's like, you know what, being a furry is not that bad. I guess I'm a furry, you know, because like, and then that sort of like opened my eyes, because he's like, I look up to Dan like hella, because he's like one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. And so I was like, yeah, well, he's cool, and well, he's like somewhat a furry. He's not really all furry. I wouldn't consider him a furry, but he definitely wasn't against the idea, and that sort of like opened my eyes to it. I was like, yeah, I mean, they're not that bad. And here I am now. Meow meow, bitches. Alright, don't clip that, don't clip that. Alright. But I still won't be a furry no matter how much everybody presses me. My friends, everything tells me to surrender, but I ain't. Alright, I'm clipping that. Alright. I mean, yeah, if you don't want to like dress up or like have a persona or whatever, that's like completely fine. All that matters is if you're like open to like other people being furries. That's all that pretty much matters. And I feel like this in this day and age you kind of have to, cause like anyone can be a furry. The what's his name? The one of the ICP people, Insane Clown Posse, was, well, I wouldn't say he's a furry, but he has a fursuit. I've seen it. It was super cool. And I think it was his daughter that was a furry. So yeah, in this day and age, you kind of have to just be open and accepting of them, because they're just everywhere now. I just don't think, like, I just don't see how you can hate them. They've done so much for, like, everything. Like, they've done so much for the environment. Well, I'm not so sure about the environment. I'm not exactly sure what if they have done anything. I might have been just pulling that one out my ass. But they did help the, like, technology, bro. I can't say it. The technical advances. You know what I'm trying to say. And they helped the military create, like actual, like, good technology there. So yeah, even if you hate furries, you cannot deny the positive stuff they added to the normal days and the normal world of, like, normal people, because they're so normal. Alright. I'm sorry. In my opinion, I don't really care if y'all are furry. Just don't be weird and you'll be my friend. Yeah, I feel like just having a persona talk for me, I feel like that's not really, like, pushing it in a weird way. And I don't really, like, think of it too much. I kind of forget that that's even a thing. I honestly thought I died. Let's see if I can salvage this. Okay, yeah. Hello? What's up, Zomberfy? It's like a tick every single time that I'm, like, about to die. I just press escape. And when I do die, I press escape, like, quickly, and then press the play button. And it's like kind of the button to, like, continue, like, resume the game. Or unpause, I guess. I don't know. It's sort of like it's like a full key away. So it's sort of like a stim in a way. Bro. It's better than what I used to do for, like, stimulating my hand. That sounds weird, but what I used to do was rub my thumb, like, against my pointer finger. And it got to a point where I would, like, damn it. You know that little, like, webbing in between the thumb and the pointer finger? That, like, started bleeding. It got to a point where it started bleeding. It was super bad. So I think, like, the pausing and unpausing thing is, like, significantly better than the rubbing thing. Bro. Also, another story, I was really close to being a furry, like, on my extremist era? Extremeness era? Damn. On Discord I met a furry, and he was pretty sexual since I was younger. I was fine with it. Okay. Yeah, it's probably best to end the story there. I mean, to be honest, you could have ended the story and we all could have had a better day if you just ended it, like, 2 sentences earlier. I'm sorry, but yeah. There are, like, actual bad furries out there. Like, I'm talking about the positive side of the furry community. But that's because I do not want to talk about the bad side. Because there is a lot. there's a lot of bad furries out there, unfortunately, and that's sort of what like drove me away from being like a furry for a long while. Because like I did like come to accept them. I wasn't anti-furry for a long while, but I did come to like accept them. And I definitely would have been a furry way sooner if it wasn't for the bad side of them. But yeah, I really just I want to just distance myself away from them because I did meet one that was, you know, a bad furry. And I just try to distance myself away from all of them as much as possible. That was unsalvageable. I try to save that. Damn it. Damn, dude. I just can't with this first half, bro. The first half of this level is just so unfun. I even drew him some personas. He liked it. Anyways, I blocked him sometimes after because I realized it. Yeah, good ending, guys. I wasn't diddled. Yeah, where some has like good endings, some unfortunately end with you know, happy endings if you know what I mean. Dude. Dude. Alright, I think I'm just gonna I don't know, I just don't want to play that level right now. I'll probably play like retro circles, I guess. My friend made a Discord server and no one's joining. Can you please have people to join it? Would make her really happy. I posted a short on how to join. You know, I'll probably join low key. You can put in the self-promotion channel in my Discord server. You can just put the link in the self-promotion. I will join, but don't expect me to be too active because I'm already like pretty inactive online. And well, I would say I'm somewhat active in my server, but like so that's probably like the most I do online anymore. Damn it, dude, I wanted that coin. I don't know, the gameplay of this is just so, like, unsight readable, pretty much. Okay, what was that?
Oh no, I don't.
Okay, what is this remix, bro? Hey, femboy. Okay, I don't know who you're talking to because it ain't me. Okay, let's hop back on Forest Temple. Dude, I hate this first half, bro. It's so bad. Okay. Let me do a start position. I'll try to get better. Dude, I have this level in 2 runs, but it's like it's so bad. The first half is just so bad. Like, it's actually frustrating. I don't know what Michigan was thinking, but it's not good. Like, all respect's on his name and everything, but he could have done something different here. Nine plus 10. Man, this is gonna reveal me as like an onk. 21. You stupid. Bro. Alright, I'll wrap it up. Sorry for being cornball, everyone. My feet are freezing. Holy shit. I probably should have put on some socks, but we're still fine. Dude, this level's so bad. I just can't handle it, dude. Welcome back, Tintin, I think. Damn. Bro. Back again, Shady's back, tell a friend. Alright. Bro is not Eminem. Pack God, pack his ass. You already got 41 to 140%. Just don't give up. It's so bad though. This first half is just so bad. And if I die after 40%, it's just over. Like, I would give up so quickly. I know I probably have to practice this because I haven't practiced this part all too much. But it's just so bad. Like, I can't get over how bad this first half is. I died to 80 and crazy like over 10 times. Yeah. I had that happen to me in Ultra Violence. I died like, I think it was 5 or 7 times to be exact, but God, how I wish all of this was the whole level. Bro. Okay. For example, looks annoying and playing it is worse. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree, unfortunately. Oh, where even is 40%? Let me actually check. Okay, this isn't. I meant to go into the start position. Okay, it's this. And this part, this isn't even like the end of the annoying part. It's like 55 is like the end of the annoying part. I went to the wrong level, bro. Damn it. Did you do it? Wait. Oh, you're talking about. Okay, my bad. God, I've been streaming for 2 hours. Not a new best. I don't even think I've gotten close to a new best too. Although I did get the entire level in 2 runs. It's not that good though. Considering the second half is like the good part. Damn it. I'm having like significant like less enjoyment than I was when I was playing Deadlocked V2, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, honestly, if you looked at my gameplay and just like you would never assume or guess that I had this level in 2 runs. I just don't like this. This is not the gameplay of someone who got it in 2 runs. Oh, but it is if you actually like look at the level and see how dog shit the first. I'm sorry, I'm just complaining. I'm just venting ATP. I hold, but that's okay. $67 to 100 on Kata is free. Yeah, I haven't played Cataclysm, so I'm not sure like like what parts that is. Hello, what's up? Void. Wait. Void the True Abyss. Bro. Damn it. You can just call me Void. Alright. I just hate this level. I'm gonna stay 100% honest. Where's the promo section? It should be a channel. Wait, let me actually look at the name just to make sure. Yeah, self promo. It should be in the text category. This is the worst level I've ever played. Okay, not ever played. Okay, maybe just a little bit ever played. If it just wasn't for the bad first half. It totally could be a skill issue. I just haven't practiced it much, but that doesn't excuse how bad it is. And now why am I having lag issues, bro? What's the most recent demon you've beaten? It was Deadlocked V2. To be honest, you should never play levels that you don't enjoy. Yeah, I usually follow that. That was actually my advice. I gave someone that advice too, but I don't know. I just feel like I enjoy the second half. It's just the first half, just so bad. And plus, I already have it in 2 runs. Yeah. Okay, let's just move on to something else at this point. We can just consider that like 2 hours wasted. That's fine. My most recent was either Deadlocked or Would You Rather. I never heard of that level. But you already got progress. I know, but it's just like the first half is just so bad. I mean, I'll keep playing it today and see like how I feel after stream. But yeah, I might move on to like a completely different level next stream. It's a platformer, easy demon. Oh yeah, platformer levels like are kind of easier. They're just more time consuming. I think I've been a medium platformer before I even had a medium like classic. But I stopped playing platformer levels mostly because I'm just not a huge fan of the platformers. I mean, there are some good ones, but like if I ever did play it, I want it to be for fun, not to like say I've been like a challenging platformer level. Like if I wanted to do that, I'll just play Mario Kaizo. Okay. New best, I suppose. Like. Then my first classic medium demon was Skeletal Shenanigans. I think that's a good one. Do the first jump of Acheron, then start from 0. Life hack I give to everyone. What? Most over-decorated demons are pretty easy. Yeah, I kind of like the levels like Flame Wall where it's like really decorated, but it's all like 1.9 style. Only the ones that are actually sight readable. I agree. Most of the medium demons aren't. Excuse me. But most medium demons aren't that sight readable. So they're commonly trash. And I think people just like kinda hate medium demons because it's sort of like that middle ground where it's like considered easy, so people like automatically assume that it's gonna be like similar to like an easy demon, so when they like slightly struggle they just get furious at medium demons. But I can definitely see where they're coming from. Most of them are either like unsight readable or just like really bad timings for no reason. I think that insane demons are the least known demon types. I don't know, there's a lot of good insane demons like Dulio Maestro, which is probably like the weirdest insane demons, I'm not gonna lie, because I think that was meant to be played in 2-player mode. But like I'm not sure if it was meant to be played by 2 players. I'm pretty sure it was, but it's sort of easy for Insane Demon. Windy Landscape is a Insane Demon. I think Crazy 2 and Crazy 3 are both Insane Demons. I know Crazy 3 is like 100%, but... And most Insane Demons feel like Extreme Demons? Not really. Extreme Demons are like significantly harder. Like every Extreme Demon, I feel like would have to take like a lot of dedication and learning. But where like Insane Demons, it takes a significantly like less dedication to actually like get down and everything. Dude. Levels like Ice Carbon Diablo X feels like an extreme. I agree on that one. Ice Carbon Diablo X does feel like an extreme still. I think it was moved down purely because like the skill ceiling was increased by a significant amount since the level came out. But I still feel like it should be an extreme demon. But I haven't played through Ice Carbon Diablo X. What are those words on the top left? Do you mean the chat or do you mean like... Okay, so it says attempt 25 and best run 0 to 42. It's just like simple stats. I didn't even think about it, but yeah, the chat is in the way from seeing that. I think I might leave the chat there. Mostly because I don't really care much about those stats, to be honest. I could move them to the other side if y'all want. I didn't really recognize that it was in the way. There, has that. As Carbon Diablo X was an extreme demon for 10 minutes. I don't think it was 10 minutes. It was out like really early. I'm a mobile player and I beat 17 demons. Nice. I don't know how long I've been playing on mobile for, because I've beaten well, I've played the game for 8 years, and I definitely have the same account I started in, or on a tablet. Like, I was a small little iPad kid. I wasn't an iPad kid, okay. But damn it. I did own a tablet, I think when I was like 10 or 11, it had to have been around there. Cause that's when I got Geometry Dash, was when I was 10 or 11. What was your first demon? I think it was the Nightmare, and then like a bunch of easy demons. And that was on mobile. And then I actually didn't beat Club Step, Theory of Everything 2, and Deadlocked. I actually haven't even beaten like all of the Insanes until I moved to PC. Well, I didn't have a PC then. It was on a laptop. But I beat all the Insanes on a laptop, and then I got the PC I have now, and then beat the main demons then. I think I had 12 easy demons by the time I beat Club Step. I got a new account in early 2024. Wait. I'm gonna lock in this attempt. Alright. I got a new account in early 2024. I'd say around February 2024. Do you have Mega Hack? I do not. I've already spent like money on a SEO device, and I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't spend any more money on this game unless I go for like extreme demons, and then I'll start like considering it. And so I use like Eclipse. I did buy a SEO device, but that wasn't because like for like Geometry Dash. I originally got it because like I've already played like a bunch of rhythm games. I can't recall which ones I played. I think it was F&F, Friday Night Funkin'. I didn't play that one for very long, but I've always just been playing rhythm games, like between Geometry Dash, what's that one game? DJ Hero? I played that one as a kid. I remember like a mini game in like a Wii game. I can't remember which Wii game it was, but it had a mini game that was like rhythm based. Played the shit out of that. Leave It to Me to Die to the Last Click. What about Rhythm Heaven? I actually didn't play that one. I didn't. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't have much money growing up. So you know, most of the money that I did receive, usually went to like other stuff. And like most of the games I got was for like Christmas, like consoles was Christmas, or birthdays, stuff like that. And I remember very vividly remembering one game, just one game I really wanted on my Wii. And I remember asking my mom for like months on end to get me that one specific game, and I think it cost like $5. And then like on my birthday I was like, Mom, I want this game. And it was like Super Mario 60, or not 64, Super Mario Kart 64 on the Wii. I loved that game to bits, dude. And still to this day, I have like every track completed. Like I have I think it was 3 stars or something like that. Got first place on every track. Got really good high scores on like the speed trial. Dude, I kicked ass at that game. Although that was like years ago. Is your default FPS 60? Yeah. But I loved Super Mario Kart 64 so much. I think it was because it was an older game. My mom just didn't want, like, just didn't think I would like it. But, yeah, I loved the shit out of it. And still to this day, like, every now and then when I think about it, because I still own the same Wii. So whenever I plug it back in, I would always play it for at least, like, an hour or two. Although I haven't plugged it in a long while, but that's because like I don't have much outlets. Most of it's being used for like some bullshit. I like your OC. It's given what is that? Like :3 vibes? Thank you, little bro. No, it's 6-7. It gives me different vibes. Alright, wrap it up. I'm a mobile player and made a rate-worthy level, probably. I'm working on another one. It was supposed to be a random gauntlet, but I couldn't finish it. That sucks. Hopefully when another gauntlet comes out, you can try to make something for that. I did think about making a level for the random excuse me. I did think about making a level for the random gauntlet, but I don't think I've reached that tier yet. Because those are like really good creators. And I think I'm just gonna stick to like my like 1.9 style. Because first of all, I'm not gonna lie, it's easier. Like 100% it's easier. But it still takes like time, and I really like the style. It just looks better, and it's funner. It's funner to create things with it because everything you do, it feels like it's actually like taking an effect on the entire level. I hate this level. My chat aren't answering. Wait, my chats aren't appearing on the screen. Wait, what are you talking about? Wait, let me check. Are you sure? I see it. At least it's showing up in OBS. Can I send you the level so you can play it? Sure. I need a break from this hell. Construction site? That's actually a fire name. Oh, this is pretty cool. And you made this on mobile? Okay. I'm so bad. What the hell was... Was that supposed to be like the sound effect of like the thing falling? I'm not gonna lie, it kinda sounds like a... like a... one of the Portal characters, I can't remember. How do you jump off this guy's burger? Okay. Alright, this is pretty cool. GLaDOS, I think that's the name. Yeah, maybe, I think so. What the hell? My game lags really bad here. I think you might have to optimize it a little bit. It's totally because I'm playing in like not low detail mode, but it's alright. Alright. There was an LD. Yeah, you're right, you're right. I mean, it's absolutely not bad. I do think like I hope you don't mind criticizing. But I think like the spike designs do need a little bit of work. But outside of that, it's actually really fine. Wait, what do you do? Oh, do you just click the last one? Okay. Okay, I don't know what happened at the end, but that's okay. It's not a bad level. back to hell. Okay. It was over 30,000 objects. Yeah, I can't. Uh, I mean, I'm not gonna try to be mean or anything, but the lag needs to be it needs to be a little more optimized. I know I didn't collect the key, but it's not like I have a shit PC. I mean, I do, but like it can run like decent levels pretty fairly. So I would say like try to optimize your level, and the spike deco needs some work. And these sound effects. I don't oh, that was new best, I guess. Not the level you played. Oh, my bad. I'll finish my really object-heavy level tomorrow. It's another rate-worthy level. I'm hoping it gets rated. Made entirely of pixel blocks. I mean, I love pixel art. I think it's super easy to make levels with pixel, and I think it looks amazing. So that could definitely work in your favor. Okay. It's called Retro World, and it uses Arcade Dweller song. I don't know who that is. Old song was going to be First Race by Waterflame. I think I've heard of that one. I do think like the pixel art would definitely look amazing. If done correctly, of course. There's so many good levels that use the pixel art. Okay, I low-key think my voice is dying just a little bit. It's starting to hurt. Anyways, I'm going to leave stream now. Goodbye and see you next stream, hopefully. Alright, goodbye, man. Have a good one. I'm actually gonna end stream there, so you're heading out at a perfect time. So, I hope y'all have a good one. I'm gonna go get some sleep, and maybe I'll move on to a different level than Forest Temple, but I'll see after stream. I'm gonna look more into it. Bye, y'all. Bye bye.